Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Awesome day, everybody. Talithia, Shalana, Kimberly, Andrea. You laughing at me, Talithia?
No, I'm still getting over my laryngitis.
Oh, okay. I thought you was laughing at me.
No,
What are you doing to get over your laryngitis?
I'm on antibiotics and a lot of fluids right now.
Awesome. Did you put a lemon and a garlic in your sock? Yeah,
No.
I don't know if that works or not. I just know people have all these different things. I don't even know what a lemon and a garlic is gonna do for you. Right? So we're gonna give everybody a few more minutes, about 3 more minutes to get on. Uh, I'm still getting adapted to everybody being from everywhere. Where are you located, Talithia?
In Bowie, Maryland,
Oh, okay, you're not too far. You're like an hour away, right?
probably about two.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think somebody else is in Maryland as well. Yep. And yep, somebody else is in Maryland. We need to start connecting, y'all. After this, I'm gonna do a post. I'm gonna have everybody, put their location wherever they're at, so we can start keeping track of where everybody is, right? And those, when we have people in different cities and different states, we can start connecting y'all together.
Okay.
So, uh, identifying yourself, right? No, we gotta identify ourselves, and it's not like a easy task. It's not something that's so simple, because you got to identify yourself not just as what you've been through, your circumstances, your environment, or your situation, but pretty much you want to identify yourself as the person that you want to become. And in here, I has pretty much set a standard for everybody. Your standard is identifying yourself as leaders by example, right? Everybody in here has to identify themselves as a leader as an example. Like, you have to. It's a must. It's not a should. It's not what you want to do. It's a must that in here you identify yourself as everything that you want to be, everything that you want to become. If you want something for someone else, if you're super passionate and you're emotional about what you want for others, meaning your friends and your family members and everything else, you have to become that. You have to give them an example of what it looks like to achieve that. You have to know all of the steps that they're going to have to take, all of the things that they're going to go through to get there, and actually in order for you to lead them anywhere. Because if you don't know, you're not going to be able to help anybody else get there. So that's why we always are so deep into making you a priority first. It doesn't matter what anybody else wants for you. It doesn't matter about your environment, your circumstance, your situations, or anything. Only thing that matters is that you make it a priority. It doesn't matter about the judgment from anybody else. Doesn't matter how they view you. There's perspective, any of those things. It's how you feel, what you think, and are you progressing towards what it is that you want, right? Where's everybody at? Awesome. So anyway, they'll catch the replay, or they'll jump on whenever they jump on. So, right, identifying yourself, right? When it comes to identifying yourself, what you're going to go through is this. You're going to deal with being confused. You're going to be confused when you're identifying yourself. Jennifer, like, who you are, like, who are you perceived as, right? Confused about who you are, confused about who you are perceived as, because you haven't achieved what you internally desire. Right? What we desire, even for myself. I'm not where I want to be. Some people think I'm a lot further than I really am. Right? And nope, I'm not there yet. I'm on my way though. Right. So, and in that journey, sometimes identifying yourself, you're gonna feel like a fraud because you're really unhappy, you're really unsatisfied, and you're really unfulfilled. But you're pretending to have it all together. This is when you're really identifying yourself. This is what you're going to go through as you're identifying yourself. Kirsten! Mhm. Right? And when you're identifying yourself, you're going to be dealing with the truth. And the truth is you are unfulfilled. You're unfulfilled and you don't know how to change it. You're in a stuck place. But if you actually go through the process of actually, identifying yourself, and you start identifying yourself as leaders by example, you start identifying yourself as the person that you want to become, you're going to get clarity. You're going to have so much clarity. Everything is going to be so much more clearer for you. And you're going to have clarity on who it is you want to become. You're going to begin that journey. You're going to get a fresh start at creating this identity. That's what's going to happen when you get clarity on identifying yourself and you know who it is that you want to become. You're going to begin that journey. You're going to have a fresh start at creating this identity for yourself. Doesn't matter how old you are. Doesn't matter how long you've been in the other identity. Doesn't matter how long you've been stuck. You've been at a plateau. You're going to have the confidence. When you identify yourself, you're going to start having the confidence because once you get started, you're going to start seeing results. When you see results, your results equals progress towards who you want to become, what you want to look like, what you want to feel like, right? Who you want to be, everything. And when you see results and when you see progress, right? You know that this path, this specific path right here is eventually going to lead you to fulfillment. You know you're eventually going to get to the person that you want to become, the life that you want to live, everything, your environment, your circumstances, your situation, everything is eventually going to change. And you're no longer going to be in that stuck place or that plateau, not knowing where you want to go in your life, what you want to do, who you want to become, how you want to look, how you want to feel, right? The problem, the biggest, maybe not the biggest, right? But one of the problems, let's talk about a few of the problems. Some of the issues are that how you identify yourself, right? When it becomes to how you identifying yourself, if you identify yourself as doing better than others that are in your environment, that are in the similar situations and circumstances, and you're doing better than all of them, then you're going to be comfortable with where you are and not growing, right? Because it's always going to be a matter of who you compare yourself to. If you compare yourself to others that have overcome the same thing that you've overcome and they're living every part of their life amazing as far as their relationship, their environment, their circumstances, their finances, like everything about themselves, then you're going to feel like, okay, I'm not doing too great. But if you constantly compare yourself to those that are doing worse than you, they don't have the career that you have. They don't have the money that you have. They're not overcoming the things that you've overcome. Even though you have a whole bunch more that you need to overcome, you're always going to be comfortable with where you are. And it's going to slow down your progress of your growth. And it might even stop you from growing. Right? Right? Your identity is created. Not understanding that your identity is created. Who you identify has been pretty much created by your current environment, your current situation, and your current circumstances. And if your identity isn't created by what you want them to be, or who you want to become, right? You're strong, you're resilient, right? You're a warrior compared to everything that you've been going through. The struggle of this journey, the rise and fall of, trying to achieve your desires and your goals, right? The problem is that pretty much you've been unwilling to tell yourself the truth. When it comes to identifying yourself, exactly who you are, you've been unwilling to tell yourself the truth. And you have a lack of commitment to change because it takes so many things to change. It takes so many processes. It's not just one thing. Even though along the process you can get one thing right and move on to the next thing, you have a lack of commitment to change because you change one thing and that's enough for you, right? So the problem is unwilling to tell yourself the truth about yourself, where you really are, who you really are right now, everything that you have, the relationships that you have, the environment and the circumstances and the situations that you're in right now. How'd you get there? You taking full responsibility of it, and lack of commitment to actually change those things. You might say you want to change those things, but your commitment to actually change them isn't really big, right? And it's out of fear of being in a place that you have never been in before. Because if you commit to changing these things, you don't know what's on the other side. So it's fearful. You're afraid. If I change and I go to a place that I have never been before, I don't know what's there. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how these people are going to receive me. I don't know how I'm going to blend in with the people that I want to be around, the environment that I want for myself, the situation and the circumstances, right? I'm amazed at myself every day that the changes that I've made, the environment that I created this environment for myself, man. And I'm still growing and understanding that as I create the environment that I'm creating for myself, the changes that are going to happen, the bonds that I've built with people along the way. And then I realize at the same time, some of the bonds that I've created, some of the bonds that I've had in the past, some of the bonds, the new bonds that I've built, some of the people that I've built with aren't people, situations, and circumstances that I want to bond with. So that means I'm going to have to change again. I'm going to have to grow again. And I'm going to have to remove some people, some things out of my life. So many things I'm going to have to change all over again. Yeah. Believe me. And I'm going to start going really, really live about this, right? And that's what I'm getting to next, right? Like I told you, we got so many things going on. Your what, why, and your how. We're gonna focus on your fitness. We're gonna focus on your relationships. We're gonna focus on your career choices. Your finances. All of those kind of different things, right? We're gonna get the what, whys, the how, and all of those things. But another thing that we're gonna do to make sure that we're always on the right path is weekly. In order to identify ourselves, we're gonna start doing weekly and daily reflections, right? We're going to do days and week progression. And these weekly and daily reflections are going to be about, is your day, has your week progressing towards what you desire, right? What you desire might be the way you want to look, the way you want to feel, and the things that you want to achieve, right? Has your day been progressive towards that? Has your week been progress towards that? Of everything that you want to achieve and everything that you desire. That's in every area of your life, your relationship, your fitness goals, right? in your career. We're not in a stuck place. We're not doing the stuck place thing. Stuck place thing is over. Since my buddy Carmen is here, if the stuck places for the people, nah, I can't do that. One of the things I don't want to do, right? And I do it for fun sometimes, and I'm just being silly, right? Because things like, you know, what do you call it? Nutrisystem, things like Weight Watchers, things like whatever. What's that other one called? The Shanti guy, Beachbody, things like those are really helping people. They're helping certain people, right? So I don't want to put those things down. They're helping people get to places where they want to be. But right here, this is a different ball game, right? Everybody out there, everything is helping someone in some kind of way. But here I have to help you to ultimate fulfillment. I don't want to help you in one area. I have to help you in every area of your life in order for me to be fulfilled. And I also have to lead by example, and I got to work on fulfilling myself in every area of my life as well, so that I don't feel like a fraud. And so I don't feel like I'm teaching something and I'm putting something out there that I can't achieve myself. Not going to happen. I'm willing to sacrifice it all, everything. Not just money. I'm talking about time. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about what I place myself around. I'm talking about my relationship, everything. If it doesn't fit everything that I desire. Right? So, pathway is weekly and daily reflections, and every day and every week. We need to know whether you're progressing towards the things that you would desire and the things that you want to achieve, the way you want to look, the way you want to feel, everything that you desire, right? And if not, what do you need to change? I need you to be reflecting on these things every single day. And that's what we're going to do here. So, daily reflections going live inside of our private page is going to be something that, you know, daily. You can do that. I want everybody to do that. That's encouraged. But at least once a week, what we're going to do. Did you roll your eyes, Carmen? I thought I saw you roll your eyes, but don't worry about it. Anyway, Saturdays, every Saturday, I'm going to lead by example by doing it. Every Saturday, we're going to go live and we're going to give our daily reflections. We're going to, you know, we're going to reflect on our road. I'm probably going to make an amazing name for it, right? Our journey to whatever it is that we want to achieve, and we're going to reflect. Okay, this week, you know, I've been able to focus on this. I've been able to focus on this, but I failed in these areas. Your reflection is, why did you fail in these areas? What are the stories that allowed you to, you know, fail in those areas? What did you tell yourself to allow yourself to slip? You know, what held you back, and what helped you succeed? Why are you doing so great? How did you hit every single that you were supposed to do? Right? We're going to reflect every single week, because most of the time we're doing the work. A lot of y'all are doing the work. Y'all getting amazing results in your mindset and your identity shift. You know, in the gym, right, with your goals, your fitness goals. But nobody's really reflecting. Nobody's really reflecting on, like, okay, how did my week go? How can I make it better? What can I change? How do I improve? How do I improve towards all of my goals, everything that I want to achieve? Like, what could I done better in that area for everything? Because unless you're working on your ultimate fulfillment of achieving everything you desire in every area of your life, you're always going to be in a place where you feel like, okay, this is going good, but I'm stuck here. And the only way to get out of it is not by changing other people and changing other things. It's about you leading. You have to be a leader. The only people that get everything that they desire in life are leaders. Nobody else gets that. Nobody else is going to come and hand it to you either. They're going to give you just enough for you to have a moment of fulfillment. And when that moment's gone, because they had the power to give it to you, you're going to be back in that same place. The same way when you sign up to a program and they give you a meal plan, and as soon as the challenge is over, you don't know what to do. Yeah, that kind of stuff, right? Same way when you get a job is great, and the minute the business isn't going good, they're gonna pull a plug. Okay, yeah, get out of here. No benefits, no nothing. Right? You're gonna choose what things you want to set as a standard of you being responsible for. Um, you, your reflections is your reflections, Kimberly. Like your reflections, like on what it is that you want to achieve, what you desire, right? And it's not gonna be like, you're reflecting in a way where you're going over your like just all of your pains, but like, okay, I've realized this. I've focused on where I went wrong in this area, what I could have done to change it, and then you're gonna take action to change it. Like that following week or right then and there on that spot. What could I have done, but you didn't do it, so now you're gonna do it now. There's a lot of things everybody needs to change, a lot of things that I need to change as well. There's one thing that I don't like about myself, and I'm always super like I want to always be transparent. The one thing that I don't like about myself is, yeah, in my relationship, I allow myself to, be somebody that I don't want to be at all. And yeah, I can't blame that on nobody else. Blame it on myself. That's it. Nothing is going to be easy. Nope. But I'm responsible for it, just like every one of y'all are responsible for it. So, what questions does everybody have? Hopefully, everybody is if you're struggling in some kind of area, right? I need you to reach out. I need you to tell me what you need help with. Let's put it together. Everybody except Andrea Nicole Dewechter. Psych. Yeah, just reach out. Let me know. Let's figure it out. Andrea, we're gonna. Oh, I need to run out. Yeah, so we can figure it out. Maybe while I'm on the phone or something. While I'm on a drive or something. The next few minutes after this. Sounds good, Andrea? Or do you need like pen and paper to sit down and really be writing things down and all that crazy stuff?
Oh, I didn't realize you were making time for me today to talk about what I asked. So absolutely, I will have time whenever you have time.
Awesome. Somehow for some. Oh, Andrea, you just went on mute somehow. I don't know how that happened. Carmen, yeah. In addition to our weekly post is pretty much, that's just like all about, that's great. That's Monday weekly post, but the live is going to be on Saturdays. You're reflecting on things. And another reason that I'm doing that is because we're transparent. We're leaders by example, right? Not leaders with only showing the good things, the amazing things, that when we change it, but also like how we're overcoming the things that we're struggling in. Might be helpful to someone else, but it's definitely, first of all, it's going to be beneficial to you. It's going to be beneficial to me because it allows you to really, really think about your problem and how you're going to solve it, where you went wrong. Most people don't really try and think about these things. This is how we're going to grow, through reflection. Sounds good, everybody? Carmen loves this. She loves this. No matter what her nodding says, she loves this. In her mind, she's like, yes, yes, yes. Well, guess what? We got your journal right here. Your journal is going to be when you go live. Every time you're reflecting, it's going to be you going live, and it's in here. So you'll have the videos. You don't have to write it down. You don't have to worry about carrying a pencil and paper. Just go live, come back, rewatch your videos. Andrea, we ain't going to Fire and Below. Andrea's like my best friend, everybody. Don't mind our relationship. Yeah. She's the only one I could pick on or bother without her being like super offended by me. Everybody else might get super offended. Because she knows I truly care. And I want to be fun. I want to enjoy myself. That's who Joe is. I'm silly. I'm sarcastic. I'm yeah, all that good stuff. So,
Loud and excited.
yes. Sometimes when I'm not tired. I've been tired lately. I'm getting it back together, but I shift. So, any questions, Kimberly? Your screen froze. Maybe you was typing probably, that's why. Whenever y'all typing, that means your screen froze. Any questions? How honest or detailed do we need to be a person is working on that isn't normal? I mean, on the video. Yes, you can be super, super honest and super detailed, as detailed as you want to be. But remember, your reflection isn't, okay, this is where I'm at. Your reflection is, this is where I'm at, and this is how I'm getting out of this, right? Or what you reflecting, somebody else is going to comment, somebody else that probably has been where you're at, struggling, and they may have overcome it. They're going to have a solution for you. So with these reflections, you're going to get a solution out of it. Now, what happens when you get a solution? Who is it up to actually, utilize the solution? It's going to be up to you. It's going to be up to me. If I come up with a problem and I need a solution, I'm pretty much going to come up with a solution. But y'all might have some great advice for me that I could utilize. Some of the stuff, pretty much like Carmen, for instance, people were saying certain issues about, everything all over the place. I'm going to create a Canva using, what did you say, a cheat sheet? Yeah, I'm going to create a cheat sheet, and I'm going to make that our Facebook cover photos on all of the pages. That's going to be the cheat sheet on all of them. I don't want to hear no more about this all over the place. We got this. Carmen did that. And it's going to say inspired by Carmen Donis. All right? That's what we're going to do. Hopefully I have a chance to do that today. That's it, everybody. Anything, Andrea? Anything, Talithia?
No, not at this time.
You started exercising, right, Talithia?
Yes,
I ain't seen no videos from you, Talithia.
I've done about 2 videos.
Okay.
And I posted.
Oh yeah, I did see one. You only worked out 2 times this week?
No, it's only been 4, but 5, but I've been sick for the last 3 days.
Okay, awesome. Yep. Just keep in contact. Let us know you're sick. If you did,
I did. I sent you a text.
Yeah, and this is another thing, right? If y'all tell me something, right, and then I completely forget about it, it's okay. Just remind me. Just remind me. I already told you this, Joe. And I was like, okay, you got this. You got it. You win. That's it. I ain't see you in a while either, Shalana. Get back to it. That's it, y'all. I'm out of here.
All right, see you.
Joe says.